A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Matthew, chapter 1, 18 to 24. Now the birth of Jesus, the Messiah, took place in this way. When his mother Mary had been engaged to Joseph, but before they lived together, she was found to be with child from the Holy Spirit. Her husband Joseph, being a righteous man and unwilling to expose her to public disgrace, planned to dismiss her quietly. But just when he had resolved to do this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will bear a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." All this took place to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet. "Look, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall name him Emmanuel," which means God is with us. When Joseph awoke from sleep, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. He took her as his wife, but had no marital relations with her until she had borne a son, and he named him Jesus. The Gospel of the Lord. Dear friends, we are remembering Saint Joseph as the foster father of Jesus. Mary and Joseph had been betrothed, so they were engaged, and they were known as husband and wife. That is the tradition of the Jews. After that, they will have the conjunction. That is the final state of marriage. But the moment they are engaged as husband and wife, they are already known as the husband and wife. And that is how we see Mary is from Nazareth. Joseph also is from Nazareth. And that's what we see. Now Mary had been visited by Gabriel angel, and she was conceived, and she had gone to help her relative Elizabeth. And when she comes after the birth of John the Baptist, then Joseph notices her pregnancy, and that's why he thinks that she is pregnant by somebody. Therefore, he wanted to release her quietly, dismiss her quietly. But then that moment, an angel of the Lord tells him in a dream, "Joseph, son of David, don't be afraid to take Mary as your wife, and that child is conceived by the Holy Spirit. So she will bear a son, and you have to name him Jesus." Jesus means who will save his people from their sins. That is how its name has been already prophesied around 735 BC onwards by prophet Isaiah. His name will be Emmanuel, God with us. So that was prophesied by Isaiah. Now Gabriel angel is telling his name will be Jesus, and that is how we continue to name him Jesus. And the moment Joseph gets up, so he realizes, and he brings Mary as his wife to his house in Nazareth. And then, of course, Jesus is born, and in his name we have the time before Christ and after Christ. He is the Messiah, and that Messiah's name is Emmanuel. And on the fifth day, we call Messiah's name as Dawn of the East, Orient's Dawn of the East. He is the morning star. He is the dawn of the East. So in this way we have named him. So many names we have, but his real name is Jesus Christ. He is Jesus, Yeshua, Yehoshua. So let us be like Joseph, doing the will of God without talking much, becoming the foster father of Jesus and becoming the husband of Mary and taking care of Jesus and doing his job well. Let us follow him